Hi, kindergarten. We are on lesson 27, session 5. We are refining your counting of teen numbers today. Before we begin, of course, I have a warm-up for you. Okay, I want you to take a look at this picture here, and it's asking us to find one more. Let's take a look at this teen number here. Do you know what teen number this is? Well, it's got a 1 because there's a group of 10 and one more. If you're not sure what that number is, let's count these paint cans to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's our group of 10. And one more is 11. Excellent. If we want to find one more, I'm just going to quickly draw a little paint can here. It is not going to be perfect. Okay, here's my paint can. So we have 11 and 12. Good job. So I'm going to come over here and write the number 12. But how do I write the number 12? Okay, I see a group of 10. So I'm going to write that there is one group of 10. I see that there are 2 extras. So I'm going to write the number 2. And what do you know? We have the number 12. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you the first page that you have in your workbook for the last day of this lesson. All right, your page should be page 545, and it looks like 2 boxes and some lines. And what you're going to be doing is using your cubes, and I'm going to put my cubes over here. So go ahead and get your cubes ready, because we're going to be building teen numbers and writing what teen number we made, okay? I'm going to do the first one with you, but I'm going to leave the second one all you, okay? So as I'm building with my computer blocks here, you're going to follow along with your cubes, okay? So watch what I do. I'm going to start moving cubes over to this work mat here. And I'm going to set up my cubes to look like tens frames as best as I can. It's not going to be perfect, and that's perfectly fine. Okay. So I started with my 5 yellow because that's I know you only have 5 yellows, and I'm moving on to my reds. Okay. Now the goal of making a teen number is to start with a group of 10. So I'm going to use all 5 yellows and all 5 reds because 5 and 5 makes 10. Now I'm going to put some extras, okay? I want you to watch and follow along with how many extras I put in, okay? So this is what our first problem should look like. A group of 10 made up of our yellow and red blocks and some extras. What number did I make? I know I have a group of 10. How many extras did I put in there? That's right, I put 2. So I'm going to write the number 2. And we just saw this on our warm-up, didn't we? What number did we just make? We made the number 12. Excellent job. Now I'm going to come back over to this box. I'm going to build a number for you, and I want you to follow along with your cubes at home to build it. And if you need to, you're going to count. But I want you to see how, I keep doing that, how teen numbers look and how we write them. So I'm going to build a whole new number, okay? Go ahead and start moving your cubes you used over here onto this side now, because you're going to need them all. Well, not all of them. You're going to be reusing them, let's say, okay? So making a tens frame with our cubes, meaning we need all 10 of our yellow and reds to make a teen number, okay? Now I'm going to come back to my greens now, and I'm going to put some extras. And I would like for you to follow along and decide how many cubes you see. Okay, so there's your problem. I have a group of 10 made up of yellow and red and some extras. It's your turn now to show me what teen number we made. Remember where you get your numbers from. There should always be a 1 at the beginning because we have one group of 10. We see that here with our yellows and reds. The next number will always be the extras, and in this case we used green to show our extras. Okay, so pause the video if you need some extra time. Write in what teen number you showed. Okay. Now, I do believe this is the next sheet. And we're going to be working on this one. This is the last sheet of the lesson. So I'm not going to do all of it with you, but I will do the beginning part of it and ask you a question to follow up. Okay. So as we get ready to complete this last worksheet of lesson 27, you'll see that it's got 2 numbers here for us to trace and 2 blank spots. That's because it wants you to try writing it all by yourself, okay? And then the directions say to draw that number. But I want to know what this teen number is. It's made up of a 1, trace that 1, and a 3. Trace a 3. Oh, no! Okay, well, I figured out how to delete while I'm drawing. So a 1 and a 3. I know there's a group of 10, so that's my teen, and then a 3, but I don't know any numbers that say 3-teen. But I knew a number that says 13, and that sounds an awful lot like 3-teen, 13, okay? This is Miss Torres's favorite number, okay? We're working with number 13, so I want you to trace both tracing parts. And over here, I want you to write it 2 times, all by yourself. I'm going to do the first one, but I want you to do it 2 times, okay? So don't forget to do that one right here, okay? All right, once you are done tracing and writing, it says to draw 13. Well, 13 what? You can draw 13 of anything you want. Now, if you want to go all detailed and make little stick people, great, that's fine. But it might be easier just to do smiley faces or hearts or circles, something simple. So I'm just going to show circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now you could have done something completely different, and that is totally fine. This is where I want to see what you have, but I want to see 13. Okay, so pause the video if you need some extra time because I've got a question for you next, okay? All right, the question I want to ask you, you don't have to draw anything extra, but I want you to start thinking, what would be different about your drawing if we wanted one more? What number would you have? What number would you have drawn? How would it be different if I said we wanted one more? I'm going to leave you with that thought, okay? Does anyone know what 1 more than 13 is? Oh, I hope you're saying it out loud. I can hear you, don't worry. All right, guys, that is today's lesson. Pretty easy today. So next week, we're going to start working with more teen numbers and end the week with a quiz. So please make sure you're paying attention to these videos, pay attention to your work. I love the submissions I've seen already. You guys are doing such a great job. Bye.